Coming up this week on Stage to the Cage.
It's fucking raining. Got a Hawaiian shirt on.
This show has sold out everywhere. Like, this show's been going on for a full solid year now, and it's still got until the end of November to go. Throw in just a little casual MMA fight.
Yes. What's your name? Nathaniel. Dickhead.
I don't want to get all zen with you at the start of this episode, but life is about balance. And achieving that balance between work, life, love, family is hard at the best of times. Jake and Paul are definitely struggling with that balance, especially now as they've added preparing for a fight into that mix. But this is what makes them different. This is what has seen them become successful in their professional lives. These guys are ordinary guys who do extraordinary things. But what I want everyone to remember before this episode is that they're just everyday people. You know, everyday people who can just happen to sell out Liverpool's biggest arena 2 nights in a row.
Been a bit giddy about this one. It's a big fucker, this one. This is the biggest one of the tour. So I'm here the next 2 nights, hometown gig as well, so yeah, I took a few fucking bumps this week as well, so got a little cut on the cheek. Sparring on Tuesday night. It's just did it 4 hours. So did a few grappling sessions, and then when I did some sparring, first punch just fucking caught me sweet. Just lovely uppercut from our Tommy, and bang, and I grabbed him, but I just saw blood everywhere, and I was like, fuck. And I was like, oh god, and I tried to just not let my head fall off, and can't, you know, you think it's done now, just fucking don't think about it, but in my head it was about this big, and then I was like, shit. But it wasn't too bad, so I took a few more knocks, fucking a bit of Velcro across the face. I'm sore today, like, my body's in bits. But so forth, I don't want to go. I was supposed to go and grapple this morning, but I was a bit scared of that just opening up and me end up in A&E all day getting stitches when I'm supposed to be here. And it's just, yeah, that's the difficult thing, really. It's like, you gotta really, I want to be training all the time, but I've really, sometimes I just gotta weigh up the risk against, like, I can't miss this, so yeah.
We was getting ready at home, and he was like, I feel nervous. And I was like, what? Never heard him say that he feels nervous, ever, in 4 years, never. And he's done this gig before, obviously, he's done this venue before. So I was like, but then I could feel it. So I could feel his nerves, because like whatever Paul feels, I can feel. So I was like getting ready, and I was thinking, why am I feeling nervous? Because I knew who he was. But I just gave him a little pep talk in the car, and just said, you're motherfucking Paul Smith. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna smash the shit out of this, because these are his people. It's his city. So like, if he's gonna fucking smash it anywhere, well, he smashes it everywhere, but you know, he's got nothing to worry about. This show has sold out everywhere. Like, this show's been going on for a full solid year now, and it's still got until the end of November to go. And he's got a fight as well. Just throw in just a little casual MMA fight.
Silly sick.
It'll be nice to see like his people and the audience from the arena, like when he comes out to fight as well, because it's gonna be chaos. And I'm gonna be a fucking nightmare, you know that, don't you? I am gonna be the loudest bastard on the side of that ring. I'm gonna be crazy. Jake he's going to be, I don't know, he's going to be outnumbered, I think. Sorry, Jake. Soft.
Fucking love the Twix. But how would you trash talk someone that you don't know? I don't get it. Me and Paul could be going, oh, you fucking shit, I would have knocked you out, but I don't know him. And like I've said before, I quite like him. So I ain't got any reason to trash talk. And I just think when I watch like all the trash talking on these like boxing things or misfits and stuff, I just think you're making it like the WWE. If you actually have a vendetta against someone and you hate each other, then fair enough. But if you don't know each other, I can't sit here and be like, I'm gonna fucking kill him, he's a dickhead. Because I don't know him, and like, I also don't feel like that. Like, I just wanna win. Paul might be on the cameras trash talking the shit out of me, I don't even know, but I have been doing it. I'm not gonna lie, there's been a few times where I'm like, I can't be asked to do this. I'm too tired, or I ain't got time. But then you think, you've always got an hour to do a little bit of something. Is it fucking raining? Fucking it was sunny when I opened the blinds. I've got a fucking vest on. I've got a Hawaiian shirt on. Carpool karaoke with Jake Quickenden. Lean on me, woo, when you're not strong. Go on, what was you going to say? I am rehearsing. I go on tour with the Full Monty, so obviously everyone knows the film The Full Monty, set in Sheffield about 5 geezers who need to earn a bit of money, so they decide to do a strip. We're just going in the tunnel again. We'll be out in a sec. 1 second, guys. Don't leave the YouTube vid. Here we go, we're back. So yeah, it's about 5 guys who want to earn a bit of money, and I think it's quite relevant even in today. Like, it's about kind of like a brotherhood and sticking together, doing things with your mates. So I take it on tour. We start in September. We're going around the UK until April, end of April. So it's a long tour, and I'm in rehearsals at the minute. So we are now 11 minutes away from getting into rehearsals. It takes an hour and a half every day to drive in, hour and a half to get home. So yeah, it's most of my days at the minute is rehearsing for this. The training's been mint, and I've loved the training, and the fact that it's kind of dropped off a little bit now I'm in rehearsals it's annoying me a little bit, because I was absolutely loving just training every single day. Do you know what I want to know about Octagon? Is when they say, when you've got Brian going, one of UK's biggest reality stars, and everyone thinks it's got to be Joey Essex or something, and then I pop up and they use the worst photo of me on the X Factor, no beard, ice gem on my head, my quiff's about 7 meters tall, I look like a little weasel, and everyone's like, in the comments, biggest reality star, I don't even know who this guy is. They stitched me right up. They should have just said, just some random geezer who wants to fight, because they've stitched me up. So Bri, I know you're a commentator on Octagon, but after this fight, I'm calling you out. I'm fighting you for using the worst frigging picture ever of me on the X Factor. I had a Top Man t-shirt on. How dare you? Girl walk in with a itty bitty wasting around thing in your face. Right, so that is me. I'll see you in 8 hours after rehearsal's finished. Laters. Look at that.
Don't start. I've already started now, Charlotte. We're on this roller coaster, mate, together. I'm gonna learn sign language by the end of this shit. Clip go tomorrow, the loft border. Oh, we're doing loft border. Oh, yeah, is that what you're doing? Yeah, we have nice banter. Well in, sound. just go back to the death girl, shall I? Have you got one? Look at this fucking, he's got 6 kids in. Don't start trying to explain yourself. Oh, well, I got pubes early, I had pubes when I was 3.
Yes. What's your name? Nathaniel. Dickhead.
There's been some ups and downs, obviously. Like, ups in being, like, obviously seeing his hard work pay off. You know, there's been a few challenging bits where, because he was really solidly disciplined from January this year, going through to, like, for so many months, like, where he didn't have one drop of drink, he didn't have nothing. It was just so... And you know what? I admired that kind of dedication. I was like, you're like a fucking robot. You know, he was a robot. And then he did lose a lot of weight, and he lost, and so I think he tried to not be as rigid. And when he did that, he started having a drink here and there and whatever. So I think he fell off that, like, really rigid regime. But I think, to be honest, I think that was more realistic, because for him to go from January to November being that rigid, I think he just would have been absolutely depressed, maybe. I don't know how anyone can be that rigid. I'm quite a balanced person, and Paul's not. He's just one way or the other. So, but when the time is right, he will throw himself back in. When it needs to be, he will throw himself back into that to cut the weight and stuff like that. He'll do it. Like, I don't doubt him for a second.
Nice that. Nice that, wasn't it? Proper sound, yeah. Yeah, I felt a lot more comfortable than I did in Belfast. Did you? Yeah. Happy? Yeah. Very. Just say it. My brain was fucking going a million miles a minute. I kept getting in my own head going, my brain was going, don't fucking forget to say that in a minute. And I'm like, why the fuck are you bringing that up now? Can you say it to me? So yeah, it was fucking great. The whole thing was great. Felt like I had control of it all the way through. I was getting into grip. I was playing with the pauses, trying to get to grip with them. I was playing with the pauses, trying to get to grip with the pauses, because, like, it's like there was points where, I don't know if you could hear it, but like the back laughs about a second after the front.
The delay in it.
And then I hear that about a second after they've laughed.
Yeah.
So it's too, which doesn't sound like long, but it's fucking long, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then it seems to me like they're laughing at something else.
Yeah.
So now I don't want to step on their laugh.
Yeah.
It's hard to gauge, because you don't know when they're hearing you.
Yeah.
In real time. It's fucking mad. It's such a mad experience.
Because it's such a big room as well, isn't it? Obviously,
Yeah.
the sound in a room like that.
And but the weird thing is, it's so like every time I looked, like, you could really see those like 10 people on the front.
Yeah.
To the point where I was making eye contact with them loads, and they were just like, it was just such a small gig as well.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is just like, it's like a background, do you know what I mean? Like,
You had a bit of a kick off in the top right, didn't you?
Top left to me, top left to
you.
me. Yeah, and I felt I wasn't gonna, because there was a couple of people shouting stuff out, but I just went over it. But that was persistence, and I felt the room just drag that way. And I thought, all right, I'm gonna stop here. So, but it was at a point where I could stop.
It was 2 women fighting.
Was it?
Yeah. It was 2 women fighting. One security guy had to drag one woman off the other, and the other woman was, get her the fuck out now. I was like, wow, this is heavy. But they were on it though.
Oh, sad. Yeah, the staff seemed great. The staff, yeah, everything was good. Right, I need a pint. I feel like that's gonna hit me in about 2 days, and I'm just gonna be like fucking in my bed like that.
We got it again tomorrow though.
I know.
Right, so that's rehearsals done. It's, don't know why I'm looking at my Whoop, because I haven't even got time on. 6 o'clock, back home in the gym. I hate traffic. Isn't traffic the worst thing? So, full day at rehearsal, I'm not even gonna lie, I am cream crackered. It's now gonna take probably an hour and 20 to get home. So that'll take us to 7:05. And then I want to go straight in the garage and do a workout, probably for an hour. Which, if I'm totally honest with you, is the last thing on this earth that I want to do right now. I want to go home, get in my freaking Tesco dressing gown, have a cup of tea, eat about 12 crumpets with some Marmite on, and then have a bath, play with my son, give my stepson the chocolate I bought him, kiss my wife on the face, and then go to bed. But because I've agreed to fight another human, I've got to go friggin' punch the punch bag in the garage. You know when realisation kicks in? It's just done it in this traffic jam. The whoop is starting. I'm doing a circuit. I'm getting it done in the dungeon. Come on in if you want, at your own peril. One down, 2 to go. Now can you see why it's called a dungeon? I just want nobody. I don't want to give anyone the opportunity to say he didn't work hard. Even if I lose, I want people to know that I put it in at least. I took it serious. Done. Oh, fuck. How the fuck I want to keep this up? I don't know.
Next time on Stage to the Cage.
I've got a show tonight, and then I've got a show every day for 8 months.
Got my own dressing room.
Fucking hell! The fuck is this? This is the worst bed.
Come on, pull.
So I tried not to watch any of it because I go back and forth. I'll catch something of his on, like, or someone will send me a reel of his, and I'm like, oh, fucking hell, he's massive, and he's fucking younger than me, and he's fitter than me, and he's faster than me, and it gets in your head.
About an hour ago, I was giving him a hug, and I've really hurt your rib on that.
Yeah, you're a machine, you're a mountain, you're an animal. Whoever's fighting against you, good luck.
So I guess, officially, this is fight camp now, 8 weeks out maybe. We're nearly there. We're nearly there.